So Tata Steel has a very strong sense of core values, which is we popularly call it IPure, the five values of Tata Steel: integrity, excellence, unity, responsibility, and pioneering. Using these strong core values, we have developed our mission and vision statement. And the vision of the company is we aspire to be the global steel industry benchmark for value creation and corporate citizenship. Utilizing all these values, vision, mission, we will be able to become the most respected and valuable steel company globally by 2030. This, in turn, creates a strong sense of Tata brand and a strong sense of corporate culture. Tata Steel strongly believes in the social commitment, and the values, the core values, is in the DNA of all the employees and stakeholders which work for us, which in turn emanates trust and reliability in the organization and in the sense of customers. We strongly believe that brands are created by stakeholders, customers, and communities, and it's their experiences which makes the Tata brand so strong and powerful. Any business associate which becomes partners to Tata Steel, they sign the Tata Code of Conduct, which is known as Business Associate Code of Conduct. This Business Associate Code of Conduct has mainly 6 points, which becomes part of the main Business Associate Code of Conduct. The salient parts of it consists of selection of the suppliers, which happens in a very fair manner. It also includes to maintain confidentiality. It has to follow the gift and hospitality policy. It has to follow the third party intellectual rights and intellectual property rights and data privacy. It's important that the third party shall represent Tata Steel data, and duly authorized written permission only they provide the data to any further third party or in public domain. It's important that for any work they seek permission from Tata Steel before providing this data anywhere else, and the service providers would demonstrate the similar kind of values which Tata Steel has. If I have to summarize it into 13 parts, we would say Tata Steel does not tolerate any kind of bribery or corruption. They are committed to good corporate citizenship. There is no compromise on safety, completely respect human rights and dignity. We contribute towards economic development, act with professionalism and appropriate behavior. We always have fair treatment towards all its stakeholders. We avoid any kind of unfair treatment to our stakeholders or any kind of discrimination. All the facts which will be presented will be truthful and will be made in good faith. We do not believe in restrictive or unfair trade practices. It's important that we create an environment which is free from fear. The leaders would act as role models through their own behavior and at any point of time comply with laws of the countries where we operate. The Business Associate Code of Conduct, if we had to summarize, it consists of three main parts. The first is responsibility and compliance. Second is ethical code of conduct. And third is human rights, working conditions, and sustainability. Responsibility and compliance, it's important that everybody is compliant with the local laws, regulations, and Tata Steel policies contractually, and also bind the sub-suppliers accordingly. It is important to acknowledge and agree to comply with the principles of Business Associate Code of Conduct, which is an integral component of business relationship. Human rights and working conditions and sustainability, it mainly includes ensuring healthy and safety of employees and visitors who are working at the workplace. We should not employ child labor. There should be no forced labor. The working conditions, working hours, and compensations should be fair, and it should comply with national provisions and agreements applicable to regulating working hours, minimum wages, overtime compensations, and legally mandated benefits. When we speak about ethical conduct, we are talking about highest standards of products and services, and it should always meet high quality standards, and which is also applicable as per the law. We must always use the company resources responsibly, efficiently, safely, and appropriately when carrying out any kind of business. One must also protect the said resources to avoid any improper use.